I wanna
Woohoo! Hello and welcome back to another stream on the channel. Hey, back with some more iRacing Street Stocks. Hell yeah! Hello there in the chat. Hello. Hello. Just make sure the stream volume is off. Everything is going alright. Time to die more in Street Stocks, I guess. Let me take the please wait thing off the screen. Alright. Just before I start doing literally anything, I want to give a massive thank you to the 4 people who you can see at the bottom of your screen right now as the names are scrolling along: Mons, Hydra, Uchi, and Ray. Thank you so much, as they've all, as you can see, the bar is significantly more full now. They have donated towards the Indy 500 goal. We are over halfway there, about 52% of the way, which is great. Of course, if you want to donate, please go and use the links down in the description. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're going to be doing some more Street Stocks, grinding out more safety rating. What else can I really say? We're going to be doing this. So, that is a bit weird. I'm just going to make sure my wheel and all my hardware is all going fine and dandy. Oh, I'm not used to this. It feels weird. Alright. I was playing some Assetto earlier, so my feeling for this is a bit off. So maybe I do need some practice. Probably be a smart idea. I should be fine.
Slow car down low.
Oh, someone's crashed.
Go high.
In practice. That's always a great sign to see. People are crashing in practice. Boy oh boy oh boy. Welcome to iRacing Rookies, where people crash every 2 seconds. I nearly just did that because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, more people crashed. I'm starting to feel like this is a bit of a good old case of the phantom slip. Because there's no one around them, which is interesting. They seem to just be spinning out on their own, which, if you've never played iRacing before, it's the thing that happens with rookies. They can't seem to keep the car on track to save their fucking lives, and so will spin out randomly when you're least expecting it. I think I've pretty much got the groove. There's no other cars around me, so can't really practice any slipstreaming or doing any like sketchy manoeuvres that will probably wipe both of us out of the race. So yeah, I might pull into the pits. I just got a couple of little extra stream bits I want to sort out. Slow down enough before the cones. Yes, we can. Hey. What FOV am I using? That's a good question. Let me check. 85. Yes. I can't remember which way around, which type of force field of view iRacing uses, but I'm using 85. Apparently, I used a calculator and it should be like 93, but the 93 is too far back, in my opinion. So 85 it is. I wanted to try and sort out. I don't know why this isn't working as it is. I'll sort it out after the stream. Oh dear, did OBS just crash? No, it didn't. Alright, nice. I wanted to set up a new sort of like secondary line on this bottom line, which would change like the sponsors to a different colour, but oh well. It seems to not be wanting to cooperate with me at all, so fun. I just check Google Chrome or YouTube, should I say, make sure the stream's going alright. Oof, yellow. Ow. Why is it yellow? That's green. Okay, it's all good. All good. I think everything should be good. We've just got to wait now for the race to start. Oh, hearing cars crashing. It's very hopeful. I guess we might as well go and snoop around as to what... This guy's driving around the infield. Alright. Fair dues to him. Now, I don't know if he's lost, thinks this is the oval, or what, but props to him for going into the infield. If this was in the actual race session, he would have been disqualified a long time ago. He might even get disqualified from this practice session. I have no clue. How the hell did he get in here? I'm injured. Oh, the slip road is just open. Oh, but you can't get out. Nice. Oh, we got some not so intense. Oh, yes, was starting. Yes, race time. Okay. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sucks there's no like elevator music during the loading screens. It makes these so much more enjoyable instead of just sitting at watching a red bar move. Anyways, if you want to donate, because you see we're halfway to the goal. We want to get to that goal by the 17th of May. Ideally before that, because I need to buy some content to, you know, help me get through and get there. But you know, don't donate. Links in the description. Yeah, and then once or if we hit the goal, I will round up all the sponsors and basically there'll be sort of 2 opportunities to represent yourself on the car. Either so I'm doing like a shopping list of names. Of course, that's pretty obvious. It'll have everyone's name on it who donated to the cause. And I will also have... Sorry, I should be from my phone. I'll also have one that is for... well, you know, the sponsors will be able to submit an image if they want to. It's optional. They'll be able to submit an image that they can stick on the car then, and it'll be displayed on the car for the world to see. Of course, it's going to be going on... Well, the main appearance will be on the IndyCar. I might tack them onto my... the other car I'm getting, which is the Chevy Monte Carlo SS. No, it's not. It's the Chevy Impala K&M. I'm being a dummy. But yeah, so it's going to be that. Why? Because I need a D-Class car to be able to get promoted to C-Class in time. Yeah, we're still kind of in rookies at the minute, which isn't ideal. But we have like I have literally 2 months to grind the living shit out of iRacing and get to C-Class. I think it's possible. Unless, like, I don't know, the house gets burnt down or something. Then maybe not. Okay, quali time. We are gonna go clear all the stuff out of my screen. Just adjust. We'll leave it on lap timing for now. Oh, didn't go into gear. This will be the more important one during quali. Of course, this will know how shit we're doing during our laps. The one thing I need to work on actually is probably my tyre management. I'm quite aggressive when it comes to driving race cars, which can result in my tyres getting worn. I don't really know how you go about preserving your tyres on an overload, because it is constant tyre punishment. Especially going around the embankments at high speeds, your tyres just hate life. Yeah, hopefully we should be able to set some reasonable times. Reasonable as in not pole, but somewhere in the middle. That's usually where I qualify. If I scored a pole position, I would be impressed. Very, very impressed. But I massively doubt it.
One more lap.
I'm no oval expert by any means. But we are going to carry more speed into this lap, which will be crucial to setting a faster lap time. As you can see, we're already going much quicker already throughout this lap, so it's pretty good improvement. Yeah, whereas 0.25 of a second is nothing in a road course, rather than oval is quite a significant amount. To be truthful, and I'm losing time. That's great. Currently positioned 3rd, 4th, as we nearly hit the grass there. Going to set a faster time, which is going to bump me up to 4th. Alright. dink the car into neutral and just gradually bring it to a halt. 37 seconds, .411. Okay. If I take it up to results, look at how close these timings are. See, in that 0.25 seconds, if I wouldn't have cut that off, I would have been down in 6th easily. So I would have dropped 2 places, and not everyone has qualified yet, so there's chance that things are going to get jiggled around a bit and all kind of thrown. Did we? No, we're down to 6th, but that's not too bad. Seems to be too twitchy with the wheel. I guess, but it's because I'm making constant fine adjustments to the car as I'm going around the oval. As well, of course, the car's trying to drag itself inwards because of the embankment and the way it's set up. But of course, you want to help it turn inwards, but then you also kind of don't want to turn too far in. So, you know, I'm an oval noob, so I have to do a lot of corrections. Oval pros could probably just dump the car in and know the exact angle, but I am by no means a professional. So, kind of fucked in that regard. But hey, if I can make it to Indy, that's fine. Dead bottom split, meaning I'll get taken out by a bunch of rookies, probably, but who knows. Maybe my iRating will skyrocket, who knows. I doubt that. This is never going to happen. 30 seconds until grid time. Here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Let me check, actually. Actually, no, we don't have enough time to load it all up. I was going to check what the next track is so that I can prerequisitely neck myself, as it's probably not going to be a good track. It's going to be a really tiny oval. There's going to be loads of accidents and everyone's going to die. Considering how much people die on Charlotte, it's kind of worrying. Going around smaller ovals. I've done one oval race, I believe, with 0 incident points, and that was around one of the smallest ovals I have ever raced around.
Pit road is closed.
The oval was so small, you could not straighten up the wheel to keep the good line. You had to constantly steer. Like, that's how tight it was. And somehow I didn't lose control, didn't make contact with a single car, didn't make contact with a barrier or a bump.
You got a copy?
It went smooth. I finished 5th as well, I believe, which wasn't too bad, considering how hard overtaking was. So, who knows? I'm fully expected to get binned on the formation lap, which is also great. We're in 1st gear. I'm surprised people aren't crawling forward already, but we should get ready to move, because we could be moving forward at any time. Starting the... Yep, here we go. Slowly build my speed up. I like to slowly build my speed up so that the person behind me doesn't come in and rear-end me. From me catching up to this guy ahead really quickly and then slamming my brakes on to not ram into him, I'll get rear-ended by some other guy. Oh. So I quickly adjust my shoe. I've just made it even more uncomfortable, that's great. 20 laps of an uncomfortable left foot. I know my lefts and rights. Shush. Okay. As we come around turn 3.
Get ready, going green.
Into turn 4. And we're getting ready to go green.
5, hold it steady, dude.
The pace car is in.
Car's in.
Green, green, green.
I kind of butchered that start. Ooh, getting risky already. Number 15 car on the outside. I don't know where he's going to go, but he's going to go somewhere. Or, I guess backwards is where he's going. And I think he's going to be able to get a slipstream on. He's got a slipstream. That's the simple gist of it.
Car outside.
He is
Still there. Hold your
he's
line.
much further out than I thought he was.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
He is
Stay low.
very risky. Oh, there's a guy really close. Oh, I did not see him
Keep
there.
low.
Keep low indeed. I don't think this guy's going to give me much space whatsoever. No, he's not.
Clear.
I've already trucked back a few places. I need to move up a bit. Focus. Or try, at least try to. Oh, someone's gone already. They've gone. He's gone. Can I? Nope.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Well.
Looks like your car is toast. You'll need a tow back.
Oh
to pit
no,
lane.
we're actually
Press and hold
dead.
your reset button and we'll come and get you.
Fuck. Well, there was no way I could have gone around that. Maybe I would have had to have some split-second decisions to turn, and then the car probably would have understeered still. Oof, dead, dead, fucking dead. Ah. That's a nice little stinger to start the race off with. Not going to do my safety rating any good. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Rip. .30 seconds left on the toe. Oh boy! What place are we in? Oh, 13th. I thought I'd be lower. Ow, I'm trying to adjust my shoe so it's crushing my foot less, or crushing my ankle less, but apparently that's not the case. Okay, well, nice to know this car doesn't start. Oh, here we go. Engine's going. Gotta wait for the pit service. Oh, fuck, no! Wait, can I? Spam it down, spam it down, spam it down. No more fuel, no more fuel, no more fuel, please. I don't want any more fuel. At least it didn't cost me much time. I've got more weight though, which I didn't want. Out in 14th place. On lap 4, but I doubt it's lap 4. Probably a few more laps ahead than that. I don't know, because I'm definitely not on the lead lap. We can rejoin. The next guy's 7 seconds behind. Oh, that's first place. Poppers. We've missed out getting in any kind of slipstream, which is fun. And my hand is not gripping the wheel whatsoever. Fun. Oh god, can't get my right hand comfortable whatsoever. Oh, this guy has left the pits not safely whatsoever. He's probably got to drive through for that. So I'm gonna fly around to him up into 12th place. We've jumped 2 places already. And that guy ahead, oh, he's on the same lap as me. That's useful. And he's 11th, which makes things even more useful. Hee. Alright. We're gonna somehow reel him in. Although I reckon he's going to be getting the tiniest bit of slipstream from the guy in front. Not much whatsoever, but something. Which is something more than what I'm getting, which is diddly fucking squat. I really need to stop doing the twitches. It's kind of just become force of habit now, but I can smoothen the wheel out a lot more. See, I have to... If you keep the car steering one way, it will start oversteering. I think that's why the phantom slip happens all the time to these rookies. Because I'm not really paying attention. I'm up to... Like, have I dropped 30? Oh no, I'm 11th. Oh, sweet. But yeah, you see the car will start... I don't know if you notice it, but you'll hear the tyres start squealing. So at times you have to kind of do a little bit of a correction the other way to prevent that from happening. Okay, I might be able to get a run on this 13th place guy ahead of me. Oh, sounds like there's been an accident. The car seems to be getting quite slippery already. But we just did a tyre change. Don't tell me I've ruined my tyres.
You're in the top 10.
Wait, what? I'm 10th? How the fuck has that happened? I guess there must have been loads of fucking wrecks. Jesus Christ. That guy's still in 13th. Big lift to him. He's obviously a few laps down. Yeah, not the greatest start to an open race, admittedly. I don't know how many laps we lasted. Did we actually last 3-4 laps? Probably. I don't know. I'm not liking this guy on the outside. Yep, getting very close to me there. And he's very slow as well. Jesus Christ. He's gone already. I'm almost a second ahead of him. And I've only just cleared... We're only around the first 2 bags. Like, what? Looks like we're gaining on these two. 7th and 9th. You already see it up there. That was not good. The car was getting quite out of shape, should I say. That twitch in there was to keep the car at the same angle it was. A bit more steering in. To be careful with these cars. Keep it at full speed on the apron, not the apron, right on the line, should I say, is not the easiest.
You got 10 laps to go.
Breathing this game.
Go high.
Another person making a really unsafe pit exit. What is it with these people? I'm almost certain you can't exit the pits there. And I mean, if you do, it's unsafe anyways because you don't have the speed up. Really high. Jeez Louise. Might have a chance to get past. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'll stick behind him and keep the slipstream going. It'll help me go a bit faster. At least that's what I'm hoping. He is going really slowly around the corners. Holy smokes. Wasn't expecting to have to lift that much during the corner. But I guess I had to, so whatever.
Car outside.
Go.
Stay low.
Oh, someone spun up ahead by the look of things.
Stay low.
Oh, maybe
There's
not.
a car on the high side. Clear outside.
Right, now he's 7th place overtaken. Don't know if he's going to claw back to me now because he's got the slip. He'll have the slipstream on me. But we'll see. Especially considering I'm just going really wide. Well, not really wide, but wider than I wanted to. He's going to have a good old run on me. Is he going to take a move? Nah, he's too far away still. I don't know if he's picked or not. I would presume he would have, but who knows if he's changed his tyres. There's someone on the infield Let's hope they don't plough back onto track and wreck it to me. That would be nice. Oh, has this guy gone up ahead? I can't tell. I'm going to go up a bit higher. Saved it. Alright. Don't know why there was all that smoke. Obviously got a bit pear-shaped coming around there. Of course, I can't really see where he is, because he just happens to be where the edge of the window is. There's some more smoke coming out of this car. I presume it's smoke from the tires, but why this much? Actually, I can kind of see why. He's probably trying to put too much. Probably giving it too many beans. So he's wearing his tires out more than he should. It's the only thing I can think of it being. Unless he's slightly overheated his engine. Then I presume he'd be running slower.
You've got 5 laps to go.
But he'd be...
You've got 2 laps to go.
2 laps to go. Nice. I've got 5 laps to go, got 2 laps to go. Great one game. Yep, quality. So this should be the white flag as we're going round 2. Hopefully we can keep 7th or 6th at B. Didn't realise that. Yeah, hopefully we can keep him at bay so that we can advance up. Oh, maybe not white flag. Okay.
White flag. One more lap
Oh
to go.
no, it is white flag. Okay, nice. Nice. So we're on the white flag, and we just got to run her home.
I gave that win to you. Yeah, man, you were doing good.
Oh, people compliment each
I was
other.
barely holding it together.
Just gotta keep
Yeah, I
it
was
together
trying to
for
save
one
my tire
corner,
and
and hope this guy doesn't wreck me.
You almost went around.
That's it. Right. As we come across, is it going to be white? Oh, he's run off a little bit.
Good race, man.
Is this?
Bug.
Oh no, we still got another lap to go. I think. Was that checked? I can't tell, but I'm going to run this lap normally anyways. This is going to be interesting because cars are going to be stopping because they've completed the race, but we're still running, so... Good I didn't let off, otherwise I would have been screwed for sure. But we managed to hold him off, and we're coming home in 9th place. Admittedly much worse than where we started. I think it's only like 2 places down. But...
There's the flag, it's over.
For what happened at the beginning,
Great job, you did really well.
It's fair enough. I'm going to run a couple of extra laps around, just slowly. A couple of nice little cool down laps. Just to make sure that other cars are clearing off the track. So I don't get rammed into by someone. Okay, so we walk away with 4 incident points and a 9th place finish. Not too shabby.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
Hopefully other people should have gone by now. Give me a minute. We can plonk the car in neutral, dip her on down into the apron, and slowly bring her to a stop. Oh! That was surprisingly uneventful. For a race that started off very eventful. But hey, I'm not going to complain. It was a better finish than I expected. I'm very frankly honest, I probably threw all my luck down the toilet the other day. When we got 2 consecutive 3rd place finishes and no big wrecks. I got penalised for a wreck I didn't cause on one of the races, but hey ho, that happens. So where am I? Down in lonely ninth. Plus 0.04 safety rating. I love that. Not at all. Let me just double Discord. Whoops. Alright, if we bring this up, where is it? Nope, that's the wrong. Yay! Fun times. Considering we have to get to 3.5, if I remember correctly, in order to warrant a promotion. We got a long way to go. And we only got 4 incident points. This is harsh. This guy got 1, he got plus 0.11. He got 1 and got plus 1 too. Not ideal, but oh well. If we look at my profile, if I remember correctly, it is a 3.5 we need. Yeah, it would be a 3.5 because you need to go above 3.0 above, or 0.5 above what it's recommending, or what it says you need to get. Because if I just got 3, I would have to wait till the end of the season in order to be promoted. Whereas here I have to, you know, get it. So if I go into current series, I'll just show you the roadmap of my oval career that I'm planning. So of course we're starting down here in Street Stocks. I'm not the biggest fan of the Legends, so I'm not going to do the Legends. I might do it at some point, but you know, the Legends oval. It's small cars that nobody can control around small ovals. It's chaos, basically. That's why people can't drive these either, but at times the ovals are bigger. So, you know, USA. Oh no, it's USA International Speedway. Oh, but luckily, looks like it's just Charlotte in USA. Gotta love how on the track list there's the new Charlotte, but if I look here, oh, there is. It does go to the new Charlotte. Aha, interesting. Let's see. So once I get promoted to D class, I'm going to be moving on to these NASCAR iRacing National Series, which, of course, I don't really have many of the tracks for, but I have some. So I guess it's better than none. Of course, I'm obviously going to have to grind them out in week... What week would that be? Michigan on the 4th of the 16th. So we have a month's time to get to Michigan. Then we can spend like the entire week grinding out Michigan. Doing literally nothing else but Michigan. I might have to splurge it a bit more money and buy another oval, which... I don't like that, but... Actually, yes, I think that sounds like a wise idea. Oh no, South Boston in the K&M Impalas. If you don't know, when it loads, South Boston is a 0.4 mile oval. This, it is abysmally small. And of course the cars we're running are these. Rookie 4.0. Oh shit, do I have to get to Rookie 4? If I have to, I'm gonna... Oh... This is gonna be pain. But yeah. Let me show you this car. This car is, in terms of power to rate ratio, if you went off of that, it's basically faster than the what do we call it? the Xfinity Series, which is the modern second tier NASCAR. And this is like a 2003 NASCAR. So, yeah. But then again, this was like top level in 2003, if I remember correctly. I have scrolled completely past it. Here we go. NASCAR K&N Pro Impala. 650 horsepower. It weighs 3,300 kilograms, I presume. And it has a power to weight ratio of 5. Which I believe is the... no. Monster Energy Cup has a higher power to weight ratio. But this has a power to weight ratio of 5.3. Same power, but it's heavier. The Xfinity cars. So... yeah, I reckon this will be fun. Maybe. Hopefully. I pray to God. But yes, we have a month to get to Michigan. To get to D-Class, we can get to Michigan. Then we have a month, basically, to get to... my brain's dead. We have a month then to get to C-Class to get to Indy. So, it's doable. It's very doable. Very, very doable. I've just opened Discord again. I probably shouldn't do that on stream. I keep forgetting about monitor capture. But yes. Yes. So, let's see, what can we... we still have like half an hour to wait till the next street stock race. What can we do in the meantime? I need ideas, chat. Give me ideas. What can we do to fill in this half an hour gap? Because I didn't think this through, clearly. Let's see. What stupid thing can I do in this half an hour? I don't know. My brain is useless. Bugger. What is there on iRacing that we can do? Nothing, because it's gone half past already. Fuck! That's great. Oh, if I would have... Fun. Let's check what's other the hosted sessions in iRacing. Let's see... oh, this is a league. Alright, it's Formula 3 League. Dover. There we go. There's 2. F3 Imola practice. But it says Sebring. Logic. Oh, then there's... something at South Boston Speedway. Wait, where's the car? All cars, all class. Oh. Oh, Legends 34. Coupe. How? Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, there really isn't anything on these hosted races that I can do, because that one's passworded, and I could jump into the Formula 3 one at Sebring, but actually, wait, it's not even using the Formula 3. It's using the Skippy. What? F3 Imola practice is the name, and this is the description of the session, but it's at Sebring, and it's with the Skip Barber. Seems legit. I've accidentally just highlighted a load of shit. Whoops. Whoopsies. I don't exactly want to host a race because I don't really have the money to. I could. It's really cheap, but I don't see the point. Also, hello to the people who joined. You've caught the stream at a very boring period of time. And if you are watching, give me suggestions in the chat, for crying out loud, as to what we should do to save these about half an hour. Because don't exactly fancy sitting around here for half an hour doing nothing. To be honest. What was I looking at a second ago? I was looking at hosted session, wasn't I? Fuck. I guess we could jump in a test session. Random car. I don't even know. Play Minesweeper, do an AMA. Does my computer even have Minesweeper? It doesn't have Minesweeper. Do an AMA. Why not? Why not? We can do an AMA. Whilst we wait. Let's see. Do you not? Let me just plop a bit of text on the screen. Well, that's quite... Oh, bugger. Stupid text. I'm gonna go be right back real quick because I need to run to the bathroom. But can I? No. What? Why does this text? No. Oh god, that's horrible. Oh no. How the? Why is it not letting me align the text? Line. That didn't work. Okay. Well. Alright, I'm going to go be right back real quick. If you have any questions you want to ask me, drop them in the chat now. And yeah, I'll answer them when I get back. As if I get back. I might just die. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, I am back, and you guys are fucking boring because you've asked me 0 questions. Oh god. Oh. You literally have the opportunity for the next 20 minutes to ask me literally anything you want. And you choose it to... You decide to use that time to not ask me anything. Sounds great. Whilst we sit around and wait, I'm going to drink another can of Coke as well, because why not? Fuck. I'm smart. I totally didn't just tilt the can slightly and spill a load of Coke on me. Whoops. I'm so smart. Yeah, I ate a fuck ton of popcorn earlier whilst I was watching the Grand Tour, so I need to drink. What car will I drive IRL if money was no problem? Ooh, interesting question. That's really interesting. There's too many cars to choose from, really, in terms of what I'd want to get. I'd probably say, if money wasn't a problem, I'd probably go all out and buy a ridiculous race car and make it road legal just for the shits and giggles. Because I think that would be... And I feel like that's unique, because of every road car, there's usually at least one more of them out there, but having a road legal version of a full-on racing car is something that you don't see unless it was like specifically homologated for the road. So I think I'd take something, you know, if I really wanted to go all out, I could even go try and make a road legal Formula 1 car. I've seen it's been done before, but the guy who did it did kind of clamp down on it a bit. So, like, he cut the power a bit, and it didn't really look much like the original car. It still looked like a Formula 1 car, but it didn't look much like the original car anymore. So yeah, I'd probably try and keep the car as original as I could, with all the silly things you have to do to make it road legal. Which reminded me of the fact that... Let me bring it up, actually. So, the fastest road legal car around the Nürburgring is actually a Formula Ford. It is... So I open up... That's the wrong one. Wanted to capture. It's this thing. This car here holds the current Nürburgring lap record for a road legal car, as far as I'm aware. Because it is 100% road legal. This version is, at least, anyways. And this car packs a piddly 1 litre, like 205 horsepower engine. Yet it was faster around the Nordschleife than 600 plus horsepower supercars like the Pagani Zonda and a couple of Lamborghinis and Ferraris. Which is kind of hilarious to think about, to be honest. That a car like this whooped them all. Because literally what Ford did was put them little light pods on them, like streamlined light pods. Of course, made sure they had headlights, rear lights and indicators, put wheel arches on it and put road legal tyres on it, and a license plate, and they were all good to go. Like, that's just, it's just stupid, but it's brilliant and I love the idea of it. Oh yeah, certainly. It weighs like nothing. I mean, like, low-powered open-wheel cars are fast. Just open-wheel cars in general are fast. The plucky little Formula Renault 2.0, which I have in iRacing, is a car I absolutely love. You can... The lap times I was doing in that in Sebring were only about a second or so slower in a fully fledged like GTE car. So to think this car with its little, I don't even know how much horsepower it has, about 200 probably, with its little 200 horsepower engine is able to almost keep up with a Porsche 911 RSR. Which is pretty neat. Let me go to trucks. I'm going to join this practice session first, but let me get to my cars. I want to look at how much power it has. Formula Renault 2.0. It packs 210 horsepower. It has a power to. It has the same power to weight ratio as an. Oh, sorry. It's a NASCAR Xfinity Cup car. How much does the Indy car have? Okay, 2.2. Oh, it's not power to weight, it's weight to power, should I say. So yeah, with weight to power, the lower the number, the better. Of course. Oh, this is a Formula Renault 3.5 have 2.9. Okay. What about the Global Master? 12.6. Whoa, boy. IndyCar 2011. No, it's got pretty good. Where's the truck? 5.5. Oh, actually, let me look at the 911 RSR. 5.3. Okay, so 911 RSR has the exact same weight to power ratio as the Formula Renault 2.0, which would explain a lot, to be honest, as to why they're pretty much equal in pace. I just actually can't see this text at all. There you go, you can see it now a bit better. If anyone has any more questions, chuck them down in the chat. Oh, dang. What? Dang, the text overlay looked pretty good in the iRacing loading page earlier. Ooh. I see that kind of. Ow. That's loud. Oof. No, nothing really came with that. Not many people out on track at the minute, but that's understandable. We still got 10 minutes to go to a race session, so But yeah, if you're wondering what the Legends Oval is, if I pause and rewind it slightly, you see how they have these kind of... I don't know if you can see my mouse. Can you see the mouse? No, you can't. I'm gonna move this up. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, so you see how there's that little bend? That bend that makes no sense whatsoever in racing track context? Yeah, that's the corner for the Legends Oval. And there's the other one on the left hand side of your screen. So that is the Legends Oval, where it uses the pit lane. If I rewind back further, this stretch of road along the top, where these two cars are on now, that's pit road. So if you want to go to pits, you have to skip the last corner, run down the pit lane, reach here, the end of the start of the pit lane, it would be in the actual oval, turn around, sprint back up the track, and then the pit lane's along this straight here that these two cars come along now, so that then you can rejoin the track. Legends Oval, hell yeah. Yeah, imagine bundling a load of cars around the Legends Oval, or around this tiny space. So these cars, they're pretty small, and they have little motorbike engines in them, but you're putting them in the hands of people who can't drive, and you're trusting them to withstand bottlenecks like these. Like, considering you're starting on the actual Charlotte Straight, and then you gotta squeeze down into that tiny first corner, things get cozy very quickly. And it's not great. I've raced them on bigger ovals, and there was still chaos. We jumped to live, and see what's gone. This guy has done 26 laps. I presume he's prepared. If he's not, I'd be impressed. This guy's done 17 laps, and he seems to be doing... Well, no, he's going at a relatively reasonable pace. This guy is going alright. That doesn't really... Number 684. That's the highest number I've ever seen in iRacing. I think I've seen this guy before. Or maybe it's just I've seen them over and over. Who knows? I quite like the idea of how people stylize their cars like that. With the... adding like the fake lights to them and stuff. I think that looks pretty neat. I'm gonna dunk this text. There you go. Bonk. Gonskis. Yeah, mine's plain shitty old flames. Let me jump into the car. And then yeet out, so I can then ding over to myself. Where am I? Was I not on the... I don't think I was on the track long enough. He sounded like he was skidding. Let me get back in the car. Give it a good few revs, and then hop out. And then, where am I on the list? Here we go. And get right up close to my car now, and take a look at it. Maybe not. There you go. That'll do. Or wait, can I get a front view for TV2 or TV... No, TV1's the best I'm getting. Alright, yeah, so you see it's just simple. Basic bitch with the flames and shit. It's nothing fancy. I just used the iRacing editor, and I was like, yeah, this'll do. And it did, so, you know. Also, I think I've drunk a few too many cans of Coke tonight. Oh no. To put it into perspective, I've had... There's two next to me. I had two whilst watching the Grand Tour. I also drank Coke for dinner. Yeah, this is kind of a problem. Because that's at least 5 within the space of like 3 hours. Oh, whoops. Admittedly, eating all that popcorn didn't help. It did not help whatsoever. Anyways, just to make a quick another shout out, if you want to go down to the links in the description, you'll find links to donate to me either through Patreon or Streamlabs. If you want, you can go directly to my PayPal if you don't want to go through Streamlabs, which is paypal.me/Ricochet136, all lowercase. And basically that will fill up this beautiful bar at the top, which will get me to the Indy 500 in iRacing, which is what I'm currently grinding out to get to now. Massive thanks to the people who already have donated, which is Mons, Hydra, Uchi and Ray. Massive thanks to them for contributing over half of the money needed to be able to fund the adventure into Indy. Unlike Sebring, if you remember the Sebring blunder, that's not going to happen this time, as I have 2 whole months to get up and prepared instead of being an idiot and leaving it till literally the day of the race to prepare properly and get the prerequisites. That was admittedly both down to me not looking into it enough and my lack of experience with the simulator, but now, of course, we've learnt from my mistakes from Sebring and we are ready to take on, well, I'm ready to take on Indy in May. Of course, Sebring was originally going to be run with Barrel. Of course, not going to be running Indy of Barrel because it's both a solo event and also he's away during that period of time. So, yeah, it would have been cool if we could have run 2 cars at Indy, but not going to happen. So, oh well, it's nothing too major. But yeah, got 2 whole months to get ready for Indy, so if I don't make it, I think, like, everyone who donated money to me is probably going to murder me sooner or later. It's safe to say that's what's going to happen. I hear people spinning out. The session is almost about to start though, so I'm not going to bother going out on track. Questions time, yes. You've come right at the end. Although we still have a couple of minutes, so you can throw a question out now if you want. But better be quick. Otherwise, you know, we're going to jump into the race. I'm going to have to actually start driving. Whilst this happens, actually, I'm going to readjust my shoe. Because it is uncomfortable, to say the least. That should be a bit better. In triangle ABC, the measure of B is 90 degrees, BC equals 16, and AC equals 20. You're asking me a maths question here. I haven't done maths in over a year. Triangle D. Bruh, I was shit at this stuff back in maths GCSE. I somehow got an A, but you're expecting me to remember it a year later when I pretty much didn't know how to do this properly until the day of the exam. You know, my maths knowledge has gone to complete and utter shit. Because I do everything on a computer now. Meaning, did I just get a calculator to do it for me? Or I just write a calculator, you know? That's the joy of knowing programming. You can write a calculator in like 2 seconds. Not literally 2 seconds. But if I could remember the equation, I could write a calculator up and solve your problem. Maybe. But, you know, fuck triangles. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't even know which... What would that even count as? Is that... I don't know. to be honest. That's how brain dead my maths knowledge is gone. It's completely fried. Oh. But you need math skills your whole life, teachers. You need math skills if you want to become a maths teacher. You know, if you can make a calculator, what's the point of knowing maths? It's just... I mean, dead admittedly, if you don't know maths, you don't know if your calculator's working properly or not. But if you get a number, it works. I'm doing great at college. You can so very much tell that. I'm gonna spin this boy coming out the pits. Should we yeet into... No, I'm not gonna yeet into the infield. I'll probably get disqualified. Which admittedly is not what I've come here to do. Contrary to popular belief. I've only been disqualified once in iRacing. And I live streamed it. Hey! Oh, there's a guy spun out in the middle of the track. Let's see how retardedly is he going to rejoin the race. Looks like he's going to go backwards into... He's just ploughed straight into him. No thought about it. Rookies are great. Considering once we switch over to... once I get into D class... I'm still going to have to be grinding these out. It's kind of worrying. But we have 2 months, so it's fine. Ish. I've got to do a race at least every day. You know, it's a standard chance, I'd say, probably. 1 or 2 races every day. That guy is running really high. And he's in my race session. Oh boy. That's fun. Oh no, I've just seen our number. Woo, we're gonna get fucked this race. By the way, is the stream supposed to be unlisted? The Timmy stream's crashed. The stream should... Whilst the stream's going along, it shouldn't be, but the VODs, once the stream is over, I have them set to go to unlisted. So that then I can... But you know, if the stream's a flop and like the hardware fails every 2 seconds, there's no point releasing it on my channel because it's a load of confungled mess. But also, if a stream where something happens at the start and nothing happens for the rest of it, I can then clip it instead of uploading the full stream. So yeah, it depends really.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes.
But I do have them set to unlisted once the stream is over. They should appear in people's sub boxes whilst I'm streaming. If YouTube have cucked me and they no longer do, then G fucking G. That's all I'm gonna say. I remember my brother told me he saw my stream in his sub box one day, so he tuned in to see what I was doing. So that's as far as I know.
1 more lap.
To be honest. 1 more lap. Let's see, we're in 6th qualifying at the minute. Kind of butchered the entry into turn 1. Gonna keep it smooth coming out of turn 2. Yes, we can. And we're gonna hit a pretty reasonable improvement over our lap, which is what I want. Let's see, can I keep it together between turns 3 and 4? Maybe not. Fuck. Actually, nope, we are bringing it out slightly. To bring the time down even further, just. That's going to take me up into
there's the checkered flag.
5th, 6th. Fuck! Well, I'm too busy looking at the numbers on the screen and not my car, which I should be carefully bringing to a stop. 8th? Oh, fuck. Looks like we've done pretty crap. What was my time? Ah, yes, understandable. Oh. How long we got left of quali? 1 minute 49. Got almost 2 minutes. Oh, wait, everyone's qualified. What's the point of keeping qualifying going for 2 minutes if literally everyone on the grid has qualified? What's the point? Literally everyone has qualified. Oh, okay. They cut quali short.
1 lap to green. Line up on the inside. Pit road is
In
closed.
fact, did admittedly almost catch me out. Almost. Okay, lining up on the start line in 9th place. Oh, I've had better qualifying sections than this one. Let's hope these 8 people in front of me are somewhat intelligent. Let's hope the people behind me are somewhat intelligent. Let's hope. Stay behind the 14 car.
Chemical.
Fully expecting this guy to pump me because he has quite a way to go to catch up to me. But who knows? Now he seems to be approaching very slowly, so maybe he has sense. But we have to catch up. So I don't know what this mongoloid is doing. He is hanging back so far. Oh my giddy! I'm not starting from here. I refuse. Is he gonna pick up the pace along here, or is he planning to get a big run on everyone as we come to green? Who knows? This could be a strategic play, or this could be that he's genuinely stupid. Nobody knows. But I'm going to keep on the rear end of this number 14 car, because that's all I can do. Oh, we're closing a bit. Okay, I think he's
Get ready, going green.
He's just a bit dumb. Actually, that would be an interesting strategy to try out. I don't know how the game would like you doing
Pace car is
it. In terms of just kind of falling back massively,
Green,
then
green, green.
getting a big run. Looks like we got a run on these guys though. But there is
Car
no
outside,
space, and this guy's
clear.
going for a very risky move.
Car
Holy
outside.
shit. Number 3 getting
Still there.
quite
You're on the
close on my
bottom, 3
outside.
wide.
Oh, we're 3 wide.
Car
Woohoo!
outside,
Wasn't
2
expecting that.
wide.
2 wide.
Clear
Okay, that's pretty
outside.
normal. Clear. That's all good. I can then switcheroo up to the outside. Should probably go higher, so I can actually benefit off the slipstream. Is this guy gonna try ducking in low? No, and he's not. He's not getting low. Let's see. Oh, running off for a little bit there. Not ideal, but we're reeling these guys in. A couple of them hitting the wall.
Inside.
Oh, this guy is ploughing up my inside. There's a big wreck
Still there.
right over my
Clear
roof.
inside.
Luckily I got away, but I still took the 4X, which isn't what we want.
Hey, hey, First of all,
Nice bit of roof damage. Hopefully it shouldn't affect me too much. If it is going to
Really?
if it's really going to affect my pace, then
Hit 4 feet to the wall.
who knows. We are in 10th currently, so one place down from where we started. I guess then people got around me at the start, or when then people kind of went and
Car
binned it.
inside. Still there. You're up top, 3 wide.
number 4
Car
car is
inside.
very
2 wide.
sketchy.
Clear inside.
We can drop down to the low side if we want to, but I kind of prefer the number 16 over number 4, if I'm frankly honest. He seems to know much of what he's doing.
Slow car ahead.
Fucking Jesus
Go
Christ,
low.
more wrecks.
Go high.
Looks like we are going to get out of this one, which is
Car
great.
inside.
These cars get dinged around everywhere.
Still there. Hold your line.
Lovely street stocks.
Sorry about that, pal.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Okay, this guy is going to lose out a bit.
I don't
Is he
know
gonna
how I
jump?
dodged that.
He's not going to join in the slipstream, which is going to cost him dearly. He's going to get a bit off of me as we come through the corner. I'm going to hang it high. Okay, I didn't really do much of it.
You're in the top 10.
In the top 10, 7th. I will take that gladly. I need to bring on 4 car in a bit more before I consider making a move on him. We'll see how this goes. He's kind of all over the place, so God knows what he's doing. Number 12 is really somehow. Number 16 running very high. Jesus Christ.
Outside.
Oh, number 4's going.
You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear. 2 wide.
Oh,
Get
that was
close.
risky.
Clear outside.
Again.
You're in 5th.
Let's hope the number 2
Outside.
doesn't come in on me. That's
Still
the
there.
last thing I want. As we're running side by side, coming
Still
around
there.
this corner, things are getting tense. He's faster,
Clear.
so I'm gonna close in behind him, and I'm gonna benefit off the slipstream as much as I can. But it seems like he's gonna have a little bit of a moment and skid outwards. Tiny bit. He's gonna go even more outwards and hit the wall,
Car outside.
and I'm gonna get past him quickly.
Clear outside.
Accidentally taken off track, but I prefer that than him snapping into me
You're in
and
4th
wrecking me.
position.
I will happily take the 1X over that. And we're only on lap 7. We're in 4th place and we've worked ourselves into a rut because the people in front of us are really far away and the people behind us are really far away. Well, not really far away. They're probably going to gain on us if they have any sort of smarts. I doubt it though, because looking at the intelligence of people in this race hasn't been too great so far. Oh, it has certainly been an interesting first 8 laps. I can tell you that much. And we're still on the lead lap, which is great. I've probably jinxed that now. So, rest in peppers, if anything does happen, because that's also probably going to take a hit to our safety rating, which is always, always, always great fun. Okay, so kind of focus on reeling these guys in. I've also got to be worried about the number 2 car as he's going to be reeling me in. Of course, because he's going to be benefiting massively off my slipstream when I have literally no one to slipstream off of. Hey. So I can't do fuck all about him. I've kind of just got to let him get close and see how things play out. I'm going to go high, sticking it up high. I could have defended the low side, but
Stay high.
didn't fancy my chances cutting him off very late into the corner, so I'm going to stay high and hope he doesn't wreck me.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
I'll be very careful
Clear
about
inside.
this. So I'm going to dip into the low side, I mean. Of course, we're going to be in a 3-car sandwich, which is going to be always fun.
Inside.
I'll let the number 16 car by,
Keep
because
high.
I can't really do much about that.
Stay high.
So we're down into 5th, which is
Stay high.
he is
There's a
running
car on the
up
low
higher
side.
and higher. So I'm
Can't stop
shitting myself
down
about.
low.
There's a car
Go
upside
high, clear.
down. which is always great to see.
You got 10 laps to go.
10 laps to go of the race, and we are running in 6th, which I am fine with, as long as we don't get any more incidents. But I don't want to go down without a fight, so we're going to give these guys some beans, and hopefully reclaim a position or two from that. Looks like these two, they're getting close. This 16 car is a bit all over the place, admittedly. Not liking that whatsoever. I'm not sure what his moves are going to be, and I've really fucked up my entry into the corner. But as the exit of turn 2, I think I've pretty much sorted my life out. Now time to try and slipstream these bozos. As number 16 goes on number 2 on the inside. I'm going to join him on the inside as he goes massively wide. Almost into number 2 again. This is... I'm just sat at the back here. I might as well grab another bag of popcorn as we watch this fight unfold. I don't want to get too close to them because I'll probably get caught up in a car sandwich and wrecked, which is frankly not what I want. Considering we're on 5 incident points already. I don't want to get a free car duel, but it looks like that's what's happening. So we're going to let it happen. I'm going to stay low as I understeer quite a bit. He's probably going to come across and cut me up. No. Now he is. There's a bit of smoke up ahead, but it looks like it's gone, so I don't think it was anything bad. Just going to keep my cool and keep up with these two. Hopefully, eventually we'll reel in the leaders, the lead pack, which is up ahead, and perhaps gain a few more position. There's quite a lot of smoke coming up from their cars at points, which is going to be interesting if they all come together. Because he's going to try and go on the inside, but it's going to get blocked off by the number 16 car, and he's going to swing very quickly out wide. Which is a move I'm not particularly a fan of making. Now he's probably going to dip down in between us two. Yes, very gradually, and he's going to go on the inside of number 16. Is he going to take him? I don't think so. If anything, I'm helping the number 16 car out here. But he has gone really high, which hasn't helped him out whatsoever. And he is going to come down onto me, which is not what I want. Luckily he realised it was... Oh, there's another car spun. Is this guy going to realise sense? Nope, he's not going to have sense.
Oh my god.
Oof, oof, and more oof. This guy's going to reel me in because I've had to brake a bit and slow down. But we avoided the wreck, which is what I wanted, so... Bit of a premature end to that battle, but that's part of racing. And I've came out on top, luckily. We're going to come into this lap 17. With 4 laps to go. Now in 3rd. Sweet, we're on a podium position. And we're pretty much... I'm just going to keep the car here and run it home from here. Nothing too fancy. He's going to probably catch me in these next few laps. So we'll see how this unfolds. He may not. I don't know how extensive the damage was to the roof when I got hit on the first lap, or on that first major wreck on the roof, but I presume it's done a bit of damage, meaning I'm going to be down on pace a bit already, and that accident earlier didn't help things whatsoever. I'm going to...
Inside.
Let him take the inside. Oh, he's going really far down the tip. I think this guy's had a pretty rough race from what I've been hearing on the radio, so understandable why he was so tetchy. You know, I'd like to say I'm not bad. Leader's pitting. He's pitting. That means we've got 2 laps to go. Gonna get a nice jump up into second place, I think. Unless this is...
Okay, you're in second.
We're in second place. And we have 2 laps to go. Next lap will be white flag. We might be on to something here. Let's see how this unfolds. We've got 1 lap to go. And all to play for still. The guy in third looks like he's fallen off a reasonable amount.
That means 1 more lap to go.
My tyres are toast, as you saw. I almost lost it there. You know, I'm going to have to be very careful through these next corners in order to avoid spinning out of control and having a good old phantom slip on the final lap. So you'll be seeing a lot of steering twitching and throttle twitching to stop this car from going sideways. But I think we've pretty much secured second. Which is great. We still have probably jinxed it because we've still got a bit of a way to go. But no, we have got someone spun on the... Okay, he's gone. He's gone. Yes, I think he got disqualified. So GG. We've come home in second place, and I think.
All right, there's the checkered flag.
Nice win. What? I didn't win.
Great job. You did really well.
I think it's. Oh, I think that was worthwhile.
Ah, no, sorry, James.
He finally realised his mistake. I probably should enable push to talk. Oh, second place. I think that's my best overall result so far.
The race is over. Bring it on in.
So, oh, boy, that was eventful. Fucking Jesus Christ, that was eventful. Oh my goodness gracious. As we just bring the car slowly back on home. Oh, maybe it wasn't good. Just kind of give the car a nice little slowdown as we come round. Oh, if my adrenaline wasn't running before, it is now. Fucking hell. As we slow down into 50 miles an hour so we can come into the pits safely and not incur another incident point. Whew! Woo! That was interesting, to say the least. Oh my god. We had a pretty uneventful first race, and a very eventful second race. Those of you who did stay around to watch the stream, you are probably thankful that you did. I'd at least say so. Whew! My arms are aching. That was absolutely fucking intense. I want to take a look back at the race. It looks like our roof got away perfectly fine. But I want to take a look back at the highlights of the race. So, stream isn't over yet. Oh, my absolute goodness. Oh, arms are broke, yo. They're actually broken. If you want to subscribe, do it. Do it now. Gonna look at the series results. If you want to donate as well, links in the description. We gain plus 0.05 safety rating. Yes, it's shit, but yes. Damn, the guy in 4th place got 0 incident points. He was lucky. Everyone else got a load of incident points. Kyle Surratt. I don't know if he was the guy who spun out on the pit. No, it would have been Chris P. George. Because I remember he was a green car. So 18 incident points. Minus 12. But we are up to 2.82 in our safety rating. Meaning we are getting ever closer to that sweet, sweet promotion that we want. Whew! Fucking hell. Let's pop open the good old lap graph. And boy oh boy is it a mess. Let me open up monitor capture again on stream. Here we go. And that has completely ruined the bar at the bottom. But oh well. Jesus Christ, look at this confunkled mess. So where am I? Which one am I? Well, I can just look. Second. Here we go. So look at that. Coming from 9th, dropping to 10th, then dropping to 11th, jumping back up to 7th, then to 5th, 4th, staying 4th for a couple of laps, dropping down to 5th and 6th, staying 6th for a while, jumping up to 3rd, staying 3rd, then jumping up to 2nd. That was very interesting. I've just disabled the wrong capture. I'm smart. Whew. The strength of field there was 1,222. It's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Whew. Anyway, it's time to go and throw on the race replay now, so we can take a look back at what happened. This is why I like saving my race replays, because it's interesting taking a look at stuff. But yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm gonna jump back to my profile as this loads up. Whew. Hopefully OBS is going to detect the window. I would hope so. Yes, it is. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Right, I want to take a look at street stocks. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I wanted to another race, but I have to wait an hour. My division, no division. Nice. Do I stand anywhere on these points? I doubt it. Nah. What about rookie division? Nope. Division 10? Nope. Okay, so there are no divisions in rookies, which is great. Not. How many points do I have? I don't even know. Or maybe if I go to stats it will tell me. That seems like a wise idea. Series stats. Here we go. Is this loading up yet? No, it's still loading. That's fair enough. Top 25, of course I'm not in it, understandable. All the race session has loaded. We're gonna put a little bit of pause to that. Actually, I'll let it run. As we go on to next. Damn, this guy's the same safety rating as me. I was intrigued then. That was higher up than I was. There's loads of D classes and a couple of C classes down. Where is rookie 2.82? That's what I'm going to be focusing on. Nope. Not me. I'm quite far down. I cry. I guess I haven't done too many races, so it's understandable. I am currently nowhere yet. I haven't found myself. There probably was an easier way of doing this, but I'm being me, which is very smart, and completely ignored it. I've done quite a few races, so I'd expect my points to be somewhere reasonable. But some of these people already have wins. Here we go, 446th. That's not too bad for 5 starts, 3 top 5s. Average start 7, average finish 7th. 78 laps. 19 total instant points. So I guess this is not too bad. Alright, we're just going to skip through this now and get on to the race replay. As of course, I'm pretty certain you, much like myself, want to know what happened during the race. Here we go. So as we line up on the grid, where shit is about to kick off.
Cool.
Gonna mute the good old voice chat because we don't really need to hear it. I'll take us up to blimp camera as we run around on the formation lap, ready to start the race. Oh, that's a pace car went to the pits. Alright, so let's see what happens. Of course, there's a bit of a clog up at the front because they haven't started yet, which led to number 16 car getting a really good jump, and the number 5 car getting a really good jump on everyone as the flag went green. Number 5, of course, pulling that really risky own. Take number 1 and number 11. Looks like they're almost bump drafting there. I've never seen that happen in rookies. As we come around, now where is it where the wrecks start happening? Aha, here we go. This guy gets absolutely flung. It was on lap 2, so he loses it. I think he hits the wall. No, he gets a bit of the phantom slip on lap 2. Of course, I get forced outside because number 2's coming in faster than me. He's got to run, dives in below, so it means I'm forced higher. I see the wreck happening, so I move higher than I was already, because I was kind of thinking the 14 car would just plow into the number 4 and take each other off track. But instead he rebounds into the barrier and gets flung in the air, and I ramp the number 3 car over myself. If I cut into the TV cameras, let's see, is there any damage on the car? I honestly don't. I think I got away from that scot-free, to be honest. Oh no, there's a bit of a dent. If you look on the bottom end of the car, you see it's a bit dented in on the right-hand side. It doesn't exactly look like the left-hand side because the car kind of got squashed into the track a little bit. I say a little bit, it got squashed into the track quite a bit. As cars go flying. Of course, that was my first incident point. As we run around, of course, keeping up into some good conflict. Here's another wreck, the wreck that I missed. Something happened up ahead, which is interesting. I don't think that's taken me the right direction whatsoever. Has it already started? Aha, yes. Aha, so they both... Wait, did these 2 cars make... Oh, I've gone back too far. Whoops. Did these 2 cars make contact? Or is the number 1... They could have made contact with netcode issues, maybe. But number 1 kind of scares them too. They both run into each other. Oh, well, it's the number 1 that causes the accident, because he... Fuck knows what he was doing with his life. But he dings into that car, spinning both of them out, sending more cars flying everywhere. Luckily, the white car skids off into the infield. The red car is pretty much out the way, and the blue car is in the air. All the cars pretty much got out of the way in time for them to not be an issue to me, which was lucky. As we carry on around the oval, where is it where I get my good little off track? Because that'll probably be the next interesting part. Oh, fucking Jesus. Oh yeah, so number 4 loses it. Because I'm shitting myself, so I was focused on getting by him as quickly as possible. He plows into the number 12 and goes, oh, we were very close to getting absolutely pinned. Oh boy, that would have been fun if we got totally wrecked. But we didn't, so that was good. Of course, then I worked my way into the battle with these 2. Number 16 car, of course, falling quite far behind, but me getting into the preliminary battle with the number 2 car. Here was my off track. Because number 2 dinged the wall. I was worried he was going to fly into me, so I dive into the inside, maybe a bit too hard. Cut a little bit of the infield grass. Hey ho, maintaining it. Of course, then number 16 falls into a slipstream, and I end up ahead of them two. Meaning that them two can then fight each other. Oh, did they make contact there? Yes, they made slight contact. But yeah, they were able to fight each other, which meant I was a sitting duck, pretty much. As they used to fought it out and then came into closing distance of me. As we kept going round and round and round. Of course, then eventually passing me and engaging in a pretty intense battle. Of course, I backed off. I probably chickened out a bit more than I should have. But looking at the way these two were trading blows for the next few laps, I think it was probably the safer option. Instead of getting him involved in like literal car sandwich. But yeah, we kept on lapping around the course. Just going round and round and round and round and round and round and round. Until, oh yeah, this happened. So what actually went wrong up hither? I have absolutely no clue because he was very far back. I don't think this guy had anything to do with it, did he? Yes, he did. Haha. So he gets right up into the rear of the number 5 car, sending him spinning into the wall. And he gets a bit pear-shaped, coming down. Them two both come down onto the apron. He loses it into the barrier. And then, as far as I'm aware, yep. Gets smashed into by the number 2 car, taking the number 2 car out, and number 5 hits him. Well, number 16 collects him as well, which causes number 16 to take on some pretty chunky engine damage, putting him out of contention entirely, which was kind of sad. Does he get binned? No, he moves into the infield. Or he moves down onto the apron and avoids any wrecks. Because that would explain... Was there a car sat here? Yeah, that would explain the car sat here because he'd spun off, of course. And then I get involved in the battle with this guy, number 12 car. Whose moves, as you can see, are arguably questionable. There's the poor old number 16 car as he rejoins the track. Of course, a lap down. Obviously wasn't where he wanted to be, but it's where he ended up. So that's just how things go. Of course, we pretty smoothly run back around and race finished. But boy, oh boy, was that fucking intense. Where was the leaders, the results? James Summerfield. I think he pretty much had a scot-free run for the last few laps. On his lonesome. Especially considering I was second and I was quite far behind. So, let's see. Did he? When was that last point he had someone close to him? I think this is a back marker. Oh, and they trade a couple of blows. And then the back marker is nowhere to be seen. Probably pairs. Who knows? I'll rewind up a bit. And I want to see where is that dude who spun it. Of course, these are people who have already been disqualified. Here we go. It would have been Crispy George. What did he do on the final lap to cause him to spin and get disqualified? Oh. Looks like he kissed the apron too hard. Oh, yeah, he had a bit of phantom slip going and then started losing control of the car, hit the wall and toast. F. I guess that's understandable. But anyways, I think I'm going to call it for the stream tonight. Whew! Definitely going to cut out that race and upload it because that was fucking intense. Oh, dearie me. Anyways, if you did enjoy it, a like would be appreciated. If you're new, a subscribe would be very appreciated as well. If you wish to donate, links are down in the description. They're open all day, every day. you can join the 4 people who have donated already, and they've contributed to over half. That's right, over half of the total that we need to raise. So, Indy could be very much a possibility. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and good night.